To add a new spray rig to your configuration list, select the Add New Spray Rig button. Then fill out the details for this rig. The name, data logger serial, and calibrated GPA fields are required, but you do not have to fill out the rest right away. We'll come back to explain all of these fields later. Click Add to enter this spray rig into your system. The new item will be added to the top of the list. In the list table, we see the tag Settings Incomplete next to the rig we just created. This lets us know that there are still settings that have not been filled out, and these could impact reporting for jobs that use this rig. You can update the settings for a rig at any time by clicking the Rig Settings link. Let's go into the settings for the rig we just created and examine them more closely. The data logger serial option connects this rig to one of your registered data loggers. This is utilized to control what spray section options are available for the rig. We'll go into setting up spray sections in just a moment. SprayLogger relies on your spray system's calibration in order to calculate the area treated during an application. The calibrated GPA is specific to your rig. If you are not sure of your rig's GPA, you can consult the spray system manual or have the system calibrated by a licensed applicator. The calibration date is for you to record when the rig was last calibrated at that GPA. The SprayLogger job report provides costing analysis for each spray job, and equipment costs are calculated based on the default billing basis and rate for the spray rig used. In the billing basis field, indicate whether the rig is billed by mileage, hours, or application area. For the rate, enter the charge for 1 unit of the chosen basis. The boom width is the default width of the spray pattern for the rig. If you do not set up independent spray sections, then this value will be used to draw spray polygons in jobs. And spray rig capacity is the size of your rig's tank. The next section is where you can set how this rig is represented when viewing SprayLogger jobs using the MapItFast Web plugin. The rig map icon indicates the last known location of the rig on the map, and the spray and no spray colors determine how applications using this rig are displayed on the map. You can save changes you make to the settings at any time. Make sure that you do click Save before closing the dialog. Notice next the link labeled Configure Spray Sections. This link appears when the rig has been associated with an E3B model data logger. E3B spray loggers are capable of recording spray patterns from independent booms that are linked to different switch ports on the data logger. Let's go ahead and set up some sections for this rig. In the Spray Sections dialog, you'll see a diagram of the spray rig followed by a section setup row. The truck width field at the very top of the dialog is used to configure the width of your rig. You will specify details for each independent spray section so that SprayLogger knows how to draw spray polygons when those sections are active. The name is anything that your applicators can use to recognize the section when they are recording a job from the MapItFast mobile app. Orientation indicates the spray direction, either left, right, or center. Offset is relevant only for left and right oriented sections, and it specifies how far off the edge of the rig the spray pattern starts. Spray width is the width of that section's spray pattern. And port indicates what port on the data logger is connected to the control mechanism for this section. You can add additional sections by clicking the Add New button, and you can delete sections by selecting them and clicking Delete Selected. To show how this setup works, let's select the Show Diagrams button. This reveals a diagram for each section that has been created. The individual diagram represents the orientation, offset, and width of that section. The top diagram shows a combined view of all specified sections. You can save your edits at any point. Make sure that you do select Save before closing the dialog.